Hello, Internet, and welcome to Game Theory. Oh, no, wait, that's not the right intro. Hi, my name is PewDiePie. No, that's not right either. Hello, I'm Andrew. No, that's not right. No. Oh, yeah, it's the rewind, isn't it? Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Truly Bedrock Rewind. This week, I'll be taking a look at what happened on the Truly Bedrock SMP realm between the 23rd and 29th of September. As usual, we'll be starting with the High Five, highlighting 5 of the 15 members' videos, followed by a summary of what the rest of the members got up to, as well as the community clips as picked by you. Don't forget, we need you to help keep picking your favourite clips each week. If you want to get involved, please head over to our Discord and check out the Rewind Highlights channel. Instructions for how to post can be found in the pinned post, and if you're not already a member of the Discord, the invite link can be found in the description below. Before we start, did you know that the TrulyBedrock.com website has all the videos from all of the members listed in what order they were published? We want to make it as easy as possible for you to see exactly what happened and when, so you never miss out on any of the fun. Don't forget to check it out after this video. And finally, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Truly Bedrock Rewind channel to keep you up to date on all the fun and shenanigans that occur on the realm each week. Anyway, enough of that, let me give you a big high five and get right into it. And we're starting with Liara this week, who released 2 videos, episodes 27 and 28, where she works on her custom river, a concrete farm, and has a run-in with Prowl. She starts episode 27 wondering why there are so many free-range charged creepers wandering around the server, before explaining that she's going to work on her stream during a live stream. After the stream where she streamed working on her stream, she explains that during the stream, a stream of hilarious shenanigans took place as Loy, dressed as a clown because why not, started stealing ores from the bottom of said stream that Liara spent a long time putting into the stream in the first place during the stream. Why she's building the world's most expensive stream is anyone's guess, but regardless, it looks great so far. Once finished, Liara pops over to a testing world to show off a flagstone wall idea she's been working on, to be used as decoration on her upcoming ski lodge home. Following that, she heads back to her temporary village home, you know, the one with no roof because Loy took it in retaliation for her stealing his diamond? Yeah, that one. And she explains that TNC has given her 10 shulkers of rotten flesh to help prank Loy by means of filling random barrels with the flesh as a temporary roof, so the next time he comes along to steal her roof, he gets a rotten flesh bomb filling his inventory. Whilst explaining the prank, Liara notices that TNC has stolen the diamond that she stole from Zloy in the first place, and details a scheme to get the diamond back.
Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble, guys.
She notes that whilst TNC did gift her 10 shulkers of zombie flesh, he did ask for the shulker boxes back. So she decides the best way to get the diamond back is to hold the shulker boxes for ransom.
Since you broke our side of the deal, I'll be holding onto your shulker boxes for the time being. So yeah, I've hidden his shulker boxes somewhere, and I have a feeling he's gonna have a hard time trying to find them.
More on this later. Following the plan to get back the stolen goods, Liara then turns her focus to concrete making. Considering she owns the only server concrete shop that's currently all out of concrete, she decides that a laggy block placing method she's currently using needs some technology and goes on to experiment with some piston designs. In episode 28, Liara starts over at Killer and Jesse's new floating island decoration shop, explaining that Zloy and Silent have recently been on a shopping spree, buying out most of the shop, and that she is in need of some brown dye. Having found the log shop completely out of logs and the dye shop completely out of dye, she resorts to buying jungle leaves just to break them to get saplings to grow her own tree. After successfully making plenty of the brown stuff, Liara shows off a secret underground area that she's been mining out, ready to fill with a new concrete farm that she has plans for. Sadly, it's taken a little longer and a few more pickaxes than she expected just to get this far, so she turns her focus from digging into generating XP to repair her tools. Liara pops back to her creative world to check out on the Trident Killer design that she designed months ago before coming back to the realm and installing it on her zombie spawner XP farm.
After 3 months of putting this off, it just took me about 15 minutes to set it up.
She then heads over to the shopping area to add a free sample dispenser to her concrete shop, but before she has chance to place it, Prowl accosts her complaining about the lack of slices on his shulker shop's cake review.
I have a bone to pick with you. Come here.
Okay.
Just get over here, follow me.
Whilst debating the missing slices from the cake review, Liara notices something in the distance walking past, but Prowl brushes it off as her making excuses.
I just saw a thing, so we'll address this in a second, but I just saw a thing. Something just happened over here.
You're just trying to get out of. You're just trying to get out of
No,
this.
I promise.
Between Zombie No-Tail and Prowl's barrage of complaints, Liara tries to suggest that her original review was higher and that someone must be eating the cakes. She promises to rectify the situation with the new cake, only to discover that Cheesecake Factory, the cow that gives the milkiest milk for the tastiest cakes, has seemingly disappeared.
I need milk, and I cannot find Cheesecake Factory.
Quickly finding another cow with a less than tasty milk alternative, Liara places the cake review on Prowl's shop, ending the fiasco. Finally, under the assumption that Zloy is responsible for eating the cake review cakes, at the end of her video, Liara vows to get even more vengeance by means of running the bank out of money. She spends a whole bunch of diamonds getting every single pebble there was in the bank, rendering the financial market in complete disarray. From dysfunctional to completely functional, Silent finishes his Wither School farm in episode 36, improving the efficiency and generally wallowing in all the newfound fame he's been enjoying after being featured in PewDiePie's recent livestream, Game Theory's recent Minecraft video, and IBX Toycat's custom bug world. No wonder I had my intros all mixed up. Skirting around the more than justified bragging rights, however, Silent actually does do some work in his episode, including lighting up a basic perimeter around the stray-powered Wither School farm, fitting in some tripwire hooks for an easy starting mechanism.
I retract all previous statements about these tripwires being easier to hit. I mean, this is like my 30th arrow at this point. I just want to turn on the farm.
And getting even more Wither Skulls with a single charge creeper blast than anyone could ever know what to do with. After finishing the torch placement around the perimeter to make the what?
It's like, what kind of, it's patternized. Patternized? Patternized. Yeah, patternized, sure. It's got a pattern going to it. Looks really stupid is what I'm trying to get at.
Sounds swazzy. He AFKs at the farm for a Minecraft night and sends hundreds of strays into the nether. Hopping through to the other side, he finds there are suddenly a lot of lag due to the sheer number of strays, pigmen, and polar bears that have come through the farm into the nether. He quickly removes the polar bears blocking the way, heals his charged creepers, and sets up for explosion number 1. Setting off the slowest creeper in the world, traveling in the slowest minecart ever invented, Silent waits an eternity for it to drop in place inside the killing area, only to find that he forgot to replace the powered rail at the top of the farm. Quickly rectifying the situation, despite the lag, Silent finally gets the creeper in place and lights the fuse. After another eternity of sizzling creeper noises, eventually Zloy's butler goes up in smoke, killing almost all the strays caught in the trap.
And it's still not exploded. Is that a faulty creeper? I don't, okay, there we go.
Silent then collects all the items, throws away the junk, and counts his reward, finding the system generated over 8 stacks of Wither Skulls in one hit. Crazy times on Truly Bedrock, guys. Crazy times. From totally crazy to selling the daisies, Killer released episode 6 this week, collabing with Jesse B. Jesse B. in the house!
Jesse B. 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 You ever notice that your name sounds like the beginning of a rap song?
A little bit.
Okay, I just didn't know if you'd ever noticed that.
To finish off and stock their floating island decoration shop. Killer points out that he added a new top section for Elytra flyers to land on, which would also make a good spot for bulk orders and service requests, but keeping the downstairs area as the actual shop. They have a look round the area, pointing out what a great job Jesse did with the pond and explaining that they have several potential customers already.
Mr. Tiz Tom said he wanted us to decorate his new trucking area.
I wanted to basically take that landscape and just desolate it with sand, coarse dirt, things like that, and make it totally look Mad Max style. And he was like, nah, I'd rather lush and pretty. Can we have Jesse do my order? And I was very offended.
Killer cuts to the shop interior design being finished, explaining that they're offering valuable goods at reasonable prices. They then head upstairs to show the bulk order and service book before declaring the shop officially open and suggesting that for building services to contact Killer and for terrain services to contact Jesse.
So the deal, the thing we should tell the TV members, right? If you have an ugly thing that you really want to cover up, you're just like, this farm is terrible, I don't like it, it needs a building. You go to Killa. If you have a build and it's beautiful, but your terrain looks like less than impressive, hey, I'm your gal. I'll help you.
Next up, we have Zapp, who starts episode 25 over at the Freelance Tavern. He finds that in less than 24 hours since posting his job for Netherrack, there has already been some supply, and then he goes on to doing some jobs himself. First and foremost being the ocean slabbing job over at Slack and My Mob Farm. Stating that he's particularly interested in the redstone and magma block rewards, he heads over to the area to slab out a 16-chunk area, even bringing his own conduit to help with the work.
Anyway, we got this all taken care of. I grabbed a conduit because the one that's over here is kind of over there. It doesn't reach out here.
Once finished, he heads over to the gaming district to become the first member to start working on a minigame. Zapp's plan is to use a naturally generated cave system under the desert to create a temple run style game complete with traps and parkour and rooms that players must pass through in order to win tickets. Steering away from the pay-to-play theme generally found on servers, Zapp wants his game to entice players in by means of collecting enough tickets that they can trade in for prizes. He starts by slabbing out a natural cave and adds a redstone torch under the floor as lighting to keep the mood dark and dim. He then decorates with a range of different stone variants and plans to set traps, including tridents being fired at the player from dispensers, potion traps, and perhaps even some lava parkour. A little later, he discovers that the tridents don't have quite the effect he was looking for, so he switches them out for potions of poison that are splashed on the player as they dash through the first area. Players are then hit again either with a speed or slowness potion depending on the randomizer before they get into the second area and collect a token. Zapp then does a dry run of the first room with the lights on to test the redstone, only to discover that his second trap wasn't working due to the use of a dispenser instead of a dropper in the redstone system. He then replaces that, has another go, and the system works perfectly.
Again, I want this place to be very dark and dank as people come through here. Now, there should be 0 spawnable spots.
Finally, we have TNC, who gets up to quite a few shenanigans of his own in episode 19. He starts by finding Liara's book, you know, the one from earlier where she was holding his shulker box's ransom for the diamond he stole from her that she stole from Zloy. Anyway, TNC was having none of it and decides the best thing to do is to hide the diamond somewhere safe. Before he gets onto that, however, he heads over to his golden carrot shop to add in a chest minecart as per request from one of his comments, as he felt it fit with the mineshaft-esque interior of the design of the shop. Back on task, he follows that up with a trip to his redstone testing world, demonstrating a 3x2 vault door he plans on using to keep the stolen diamond safe. Originally planning to install it in his own base, he changes tact and goes over to the community tavern to install it down inside the cellar.
It's in a good, safe place for you, Zloy, so yeah, you're welcome.
After successfully securing the diamond inside the vault, he goes on to check the job board and decides to take on Liara's job for gathering ender pearls, which leads him to the end for a spot of enderman shopping. Back in the overworld, he also sees Tiz's Kill Tiz job, which he decides can't be too tricky as long as you're serious and plan properly. He then gets fully prepared for a fight by making golden apples, better armor, potions, and totems, confidently sure he'll be victorious.
I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. It's all about strategy. Gotta try to strategize instead of just going in full on like unprepared trying to fight somebody, because from the looks of it, Tiztom is keeping himself on his toes.
Unfortunately, Tiz goes offline just as TNC gets ready, so he puts all of his prep work into a Tiz assassination shulker box ready for when Tiz returns. Eventually, Tiz does come back online and TNC heads over to Tiz's base to request the fight. Hiding above Tiz with an invisibility potion, TNC takes the initial advantage, planning an immediate strike from above. Seconds into the fight, Tiz hits hard with an early blow, popping TNC's first totem, followed by a second totem going bang shortly after. TNC then thinks he has the upper hand as Tiz falls back, only to teleport behind TNC with an ender pearl hitting him from behind and popping a third totem. With TNC down to 1 heart and shoveling golden apples into his mouth, a spider jockey jumps into the fray, taking TNC down, leaving Tiz as the clear champion so far.
It's all about strategy.
Okay, Cupid, if you say so. Well, that's it for the high five this week. If you're interested in finding out any more about any of the Truly Bedrock members and creators, then make sure to check out all of their channels. Details and links can be found in the description below, as well as on the trulybedrock.com website and the Discord. Now it's time for a quick summary of what the rest of the members got up to last week before we head over to the community clip section. Tiz Tom posted episode 39 where he comes up with a new business plan. Jessie B puts out episodes 10 and 11 where she adds to the comment library and finishes her shop with Killer Drone. Zloy builds a Snowland mansion around Silence Trading Hall in episode 47 and does some investigative journalism in episode 48. Slack goes green in his episode 39, completely transforming the area under his witch hut, and Rogue makes upgrades to the RFC Redstone system in episode 28. I released episodes 49 to 51 that week, including Slack killing the hostile mob farm, building a windmill, and I start working on a passive mob farm. Don't forget, if you want to see more from any of the Truly Bedrock members, make sure to subscribe to their channels and watch out for more Truly Bedrock content. Links to all of the members' channels can be found in the description below, as well as on the trulybedrock.com website. You'll also find a full list of everyone's videos, biographies, and information about the Truly Bedrock season hosted on the website as well. We now move on to the highlights of the week as chosen by you, our community, via our Discord channel. Our first clip was posted by Marcus Eater and it shows Jessie B discovering some rioters near her new shop.
So it looks like we've been visited by some armor stands. Let's see, what does it say? Oi. I can't get up there, boys. What are you doing? The heck? Flooding the flippin' place. And who did this? So we have a little bit of rioters.
Mark then showed Rogue Fox's episode 28 where he finds a friendly, not friendly witch standing on a chest.
And let's go ahead and take a step inside. I like that. Very nice. And if we take a look, go. Is this a thing where a mob is on a chest, it doesn't react? Oh, that's funny. What if I step, dare I? Yeah, I dare. Step on the... Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that is very strange. Let me try to get Blue Jay over here to see if he knows about this. Yeah, I thought he was just gonna come check it out, and oh no, that's not good. Oh wow.
And the final clip also comes from Mark, who shared Tiz's episode 39 where a creeper sneaks up just at the wrong time.
And a way to open the door? Oh no! Oh, I seen that guy as well, sat over in the water over there. Yeah, that creeper's gone. That was him. Let's fill in those, and I think that's what we had. Oh, there was a tripwire hook right here too.
And if you want to be more like Mark and get your favourite clips posted on the Rewind, then head over to the Truly Bedrock Discord, to the Rewind Highlands channel, and check out the pinned post for how to do so. We should all be more like Mark and share all of our favourite clips, because it really helps me out making these Rewind, guys. Please, just do it, okay? Anyway, that's enough from me. I hope you all enjoyed this week's Rewind. If you did, do please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Truly Bedrock Rewind channel. I've been FoxyNoTail, you've been watching the Rewind, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!